When it comes to families, how can you define what is normal and what is not? Here are 15 stories of the oddest families and their hidden peculiarities. Grandma and grandson relationship. 72-year-old Pearl Carter has a romantic relationship with her 26-year-old grandson, Phil Bailey. The couple will be having a baby through a surrogate whom they paid £20,000. Pearl believes in genetic sexual attraction and fell in love with Phil the minute she saw him. Phil shared the same feelings, and after a couple of dates, their attraction evolved into a relationship. Never in Pearl's wildest dreams did Pearl believe she would be a mother again at 72. Russian dentist Roman Podkopayev and his wife Inessa committed at least 30 murders and robberies for 6 years. Her two daughters, ages 13 and 25, also assisted in committing the crimes. In order to divert attention away from the murders, the family went on getaway camping trips so they wouldn't be considered suspects. The FBI never suspected this family to commit such heinous crimes because they appeared to be a normal and nice family. Even if people saw them together, they would never guess what this family was capable of. The family was finally arrested while the father died during a police shootout. Two sisters, Delfina and Maria Gonzalez, became acclaimed Guinness World Record recipients for most prolific murder partnership for 91 crimes. The sisters posted ads and hired prostitutes to work as maids. The sisters forced the prostitutes to take drugs and later on murdered them when they became too ill. They also murdered customers who had a lot of money. A lady named Josefina informed the cops about what the sisters had done, and soon both sisters were caught and sentenced to 40 years in prison in 1964. Tippi Hedren had a lion named Neil as a pet. Tippi, who is the mother of actress Melanie Griffith, regrets that she had the lion play with Melanie, who was still a teenager back then, realizing that it could have been dangerous. Neil the lion would sleep on Melanie's bed and play with her. Melanie said that Neil was her best friend. Tippi adopted more cubs and kept them for 7 months at home. The mother now owns a cat sanctuary with 32 cat inhabitants. A married Brazilian couple, Adriana and Leandro, discovered that they were biological siblings after they had had their baby. Adriana and Leandro were both abandoned by their birth mother. When Adriana found her birth mother, the mother confessed that she also had a son named Leandro, and that's when Adriana realized that she was married to her biological brother. She broke into tears when she discovered the information and was scared that Leandro would leave her. However, the couple is committed to staying together. Here's an entire family that sleeps in the same bed. Elizabeth Boyce shares the same giant bed with her husband and 5 kids. She believes in co-sleeping and has designed all the beds to be connected. She did this when her husband, Tom, got sick and wanted to have quality time with the kids. She received a lot of comments from social media and the internet saying she is abusing her children, and she was very hurt by what they said. She posted her photos on Instagram, and people have told her that the children should have their own room. 79-year-old Woody Allen exposed that he has had a 23-year romantic relationship with Mia Farrow's adopted daughter Soon Yi, who is 44 years old. When they started dating, Allen never anticipated his relationship to turn serious, but being fatherly, she responded to him. Despite their age difference, the couple enjoys each other's company. They began dating even while Allen was involved with Mia. Allen's adopted daughter Dylan claims that her father molested her when she was young, but Allen insisted that she was brainwashed by Mia. 41-year-old supermodel Stephanie Seymour shocked the internet when a photo of her and her 18-year-old son, Peter Brandt Jr., was captured of him kissing her on the lips and his hand on her during their vacation. Peter stated that people are just being judgmental and that he is very close to his mother, who is very affectionate with all her children. They are a close family. Peter also admitted that he is gay and has nothing to hide. Casey Anderson decided to adopt a bear named Brutus to be part of their family. He met Brutus at the wildlife park and became smitten by the cub. The bear has been with them since birth and eats in the dining table with them. The bear is very docile and is always with them in their family gatherings. He even stood as best man during Casey's wedding. Casey did a documentary on bears to show that they can be good companions and will not harm you. The Duggar family resides in Arkansas and is famous for their show 19 Kids and Counting. The kids all have names starting with J. The parents gave up on birth control due to their Christian belief, and their kids are schooled at home and raised conservatively. Since they have lots of kids, they have incorporated a buddy system wherein an older child looks after a younger child with responsibilities. The news exploded when Josh Duggar, eldest son of the Duggar family, confessed to having sexually molesting 5 girls back in his teenage years. He soon left his position from the Christian organization Family Research Council. A photo of a mother and daughter dressed in lingerie about to kiss has caused a stir of controversy. The lingerie business owner who took the photo defends the ad and believes people should be comfortable in their own skin. Some people question the relationship between the mother and daughter, especially since they were not even professional models. Others question the reason behind using the actual mother and daughter instead of strangers. In 1870, 4 gang members who were labeled as the Benders lived in Labette County, Kansas. Many drifters passed by their town and stayed at their inn but never reached their destination. After the Benders evacuated their property, people discovered dead bodies and learned that the guests would sit at the chairs and the gang members would hit them on the head with a hammer. What's strange was that the Benders acted like a family, but historians are unsure if they were even related or had the same last name. A movie was supposed to be made of their tale, but the Benders never got caught. Brooke Verity, mother of 3 children with her ex-husband, proposed to be a surrogate for gay couple Thomas Desars and Michael Meehan so they could have a child. Michael provided the sperm in 2002 and Brooke ended up giving birth to 4 babies. However, the gay couple was still not content with getting quadruplets, so they offered Thomas's sperm for Brooke to be a surrogate again. She gave birth in 2004, but sadly Thomas and Michael ended their relationship after. The quadruplets reside with Michael and his partner, and Brooke was granted custody of Thomas's son when the father didn't show up in court. Although Thomas and Michael are not together, both families are okay and happy with their lives. John Gray and his family have spent 14 years living in a 47-acre property without any contact with the outside world. John didn't pay his bail and made threats to cops who tried to trespass on their property. The family hunts for food and grows natural crops in order to survive. Like in the Dark Ages, there is no electricity or running water. The kids are homeschooled and don't have any friends. The whole family carries guns and always lives in fear that people will invade their property and take them. They allowed a producer to do a documentary about them entitled America's Fugitive Family. 47-year-old mother Teresa Jimmy Cross killed her children when they disobeyed her. Teresa's daughter informed the cops that her mum and brothers murdered her sister by pouring gasoline on her and burning her. The police didn't believe the girl, so a year later, she informed the police again that her mum killed her other sister by starving her while she was locked up in a closet. Teresa also murdered her first husband when she was 18 years old and said that it was self-defense. Teresa was later brought to court for the crimes she committed. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe.